What up, folks? I am Ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Diamond Select Toys Tactical John Wick. That's right, my zillions. This is the third of a trilogy of John Wick figures from DST. I do thank them for sending these over. I've wanted to check out these John Wick figures, and I'm glad I have, because the first two have been really, really cool. Both of those were from the first movie. This Tactical John Wick is from the second movie, the 2017 John Wick Chapter 2. That's alright, 25 points of articulation and accessories, including the new doggy and all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited to check out another one of these and see how it compares to the first two, and then we'll make an assessment which of these three were the best. So without any further ado, let's get to it. And there's John out of the package, but first up we get the coin that we saw before, the silver coin. It did look like to me that it could open up, and but it doesn't. It's like it's kind of just glued in here. At least that's what it seems to me. Like, you know, I didn't even notice it in the last review, but it is there as well. But it doesn't open up. At least I can't get it to open at all. Stick my finger in on either side, and it just doesn't. This one for sure doesn't. This one can be pulled open a little bit from this side, but it's totally stuck, and it looks just like dark in there. So if it does, mine do not, but it is a very nice coin. So for the first time, this John Wick does come with extra hands, and it's a coin holding hand, which is cool. Let me zoom in on that for you. Coin holding hand, and you get the pencil hand, which is kind of floppy, but you get it. And this was a great part of the movie. So those are nice. And oh my god, we get coins. We got a little bunch here. Can you even see them? A little bunch of gold coins here that are all glued together, and then we get one individual one, which is bananas. You know, like, these are tiny, and I already almost lost the little one more than once. But you get them. There's not anything on them, but you get them. Get this big machine gun. And this is the same one that was in the big set. The first movie, big set. And it looks really nice. Yeah, good. We get, at least, we get a lot of handguns. But here's one that comes by itself. It looks alright. Then we get this big, awesome tactical belt, which I'm not going to try to put on him. But it's got magazine clips. And they all come out, which is cool, but scary. It's got a silver buckle. And then we got one small handgun, one kind of fat one. So pretty cool. This is really neat, as you can see. It's got some nice sculpt on the buckle, the belt itself. Very nice. We get this case here, which is coming apart on me a little bit weirdly, but like this keeps popping out over here. Like the big case, this is a nice wood finish here. And if I could open it without the contents flying, which is like a couple of magazine clips, well, a couple of gun clips, and then another gun here. These are supposed to go into these slots. But it's, you know, it's not like totally flat there, so it's going to move around on you. But you get the idea. Can you see it well? Let's see, shine more light on it. There we go. So, yeah. You know, the inside of the case is pretty cool. It looks like, you know, material here, which is nice. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it just comes apart easy, and the gun, you know, the stuff just moves around in there once it is closed. You know, it is what it is. And he comes with a doggy. He comes with his doggy friend. This guy is well-built, a well-built doggy, kind of like a dark gray, black look here with a little white fur there. Head sculpt is pretty cool. The eyes are done decently. The nose is good. See, the mouth is pretty good, more white there. Yeah, no articulation on this, but, you know, it works. It works. He's a pretty big doggy. And that's how he stands with John. So let's bring in John here and do the articulation first. His head was like doing this weird snapback, but I heated it up and now it's a little more freer. I'm just scared that joint in there might be a little bit messed up though, because it, you know, it felt so weird before this. His upper body joint, it doesn't move quite as well as that second one. That's all right. The waist does not move on mine. I think it's glued to here. Could be wrong there. The slightest bit of movement. Hinge a swivel at the shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, which is kind of jammed here. There we go. And then you got a hinge there, swivel there. DCUC style hips, as we've seen. And then kicks forward, goes back, swivel there. Double jointed knee, rocker, hinge. I have to say, this guy, of the three, feels like kind of gummy. From the head being weird to the way I'm feeling some of these joints, he feels a little bit more gummy than the other two. I'm not sure why that is, but I mean, I don't know if the materials are different or what, but it feels a little different. So taking a look at this guy in full, I don't know if it's the same sculpt. I don't think it is for the head, but I don't think I like this one as much as the first two. Like, you see, they definitely did something different with his beard. As you can see there, it's a little more messy. His eyes just feel a little, I don't know, a little off. Eyebrows as well. Yeah. His hair. Yeah, I don't think I like this one as much sculpt-wise. There is a little dirt or something on my nose. Then, he's got a really nice jacket. He's got a vest underneath. You know, black tie again. Looks really good. The coat is different as well. A lot of wrinklage here in the sleeves on this one. So I think from the head down to the body here, I'm not sure if the hands are different. I think they might be. Yeah, they are, because there's no ring sculpted in here. So this is all different. But then the pants, you know, the belt on down is the same as the first two, from what I can tell. So, yeah, it's cool. I mean, the body is great. Looks pretty good. He's still very lanky, which is the thing I've said about, well, like tall, you know, and lanky, which he is. But maybe the proportions feel a little odd. Maybe the legs might be a little bit long, but yeah, it's okay. I'm going to say this is my least favorite of the three, but it's not terrible. And here are the three DST Wicks all together. And it's interesting. He's actually taller than the first two as well. I find that very, very interesting. So I guess they made the upper body. You know what? Now I'm looking at it, I guess the upper body does look more proportionate here than it does on the first two. I think the first two are like maybe too leggy. But either that or his neck is longer. Maybe this is not pressed down as far, or maybe the head might be smaller. Let's bring him in for a second with this guy here. I'm not going to bring all three of them in, but yeah, I think the head is smaller here on this new one. So that's interesting. I find that interesting. Yeah, the facial features are a little bit differently sculpted here on this new one. Yeah, I would say, because I said I would do this, that this guy is my favorite of the three, and then this one, and then the new one. It'd be interesting to put this head on this body, maybe, because I do feel like that body's pretty cool. If you didn't want the windswept tie, which I do like, I think it's cool. But I do like this jacket. I think that's pretty neat as well. And for your additional size comparison, here is the crew that's been hanging around for these reviews, the 1/8 squad, as I've been calling them. Yeah, and as you can see, he's tall. You can see he's very tall here too. Oh, Kato. And my final thoughts. Well, this one, don't really like this one that much. I just don't think it's as good as the first two that I reviewed. Those are actually, like, honestly really, really nice. This one, I don't know. I don't think it as much. I do think the jacket is pretty cool, and I do think the accessories are cool. So it's got things going for it. If you do like John Wick 2 more and you like this look more, you know, by all means, it's not terrible. But I just think the other two, and having reviewed them all in a row, are just better in general. I think they're better figures, and there's some really cool accessories there. This guy has cool accessories too, but I'm going to say he's the third of the three. But I do thank DST for sending these over. It was fun taking a look at them. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And please like, comment, subscribe, share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out.